Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYguy.net. Alright, today we're going to be showing you how to replace an interior door handle on a Subaru. We're going to be showing you on this 2009 Subaru Forester. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and get set up on the inside of the car. We'll open the driver's door as that is the handle that is broken. Alright, so we're on the driver's side front door, and as you can see, the handle is broken and missing. So the first step is to get a flat screwdriver. We're going to pop this little door or cover off here. And there's also the same thing down inside this grab hold here. We're going to pop those up. Then there's going to be a Phillips screw behind that one and a Phillips screw behind that one that we need to remove. So we'll go ahead and grab our flat screwdriver and pop that little door or cover loose. Then we'll grab our Phillips and go ahead and remove that screw. That'll be the same process for the cover and screw down inside here as well. Alright, now that we got that screw removed, we're going to remove this switch panel here. So we'll get a flat screwdriver up here. There's a little bit of a gap. We can go and get it in there and then start removing it by hand. Do go slowly. They tend to crack or break right here when you're ripping them up. So just work your way slowly, popping the clips loose. We'll go ahead and undo our electrical connection. We'll use that flat screwdriver to depress these clips and get them removed. Alright, so now that we have the window switch removed, we can grab a Phillips screwdriver and remove this screw here and here. Next, we'll go up to where the mirror is located on the inside. There is either a blank cover or a tweeter. In this case, there's a tweeter there. We just want to wiggle it out and pull upward on it and get that removed. So we lift the door panel up, we don't end up hitting it. You can just kind of pull it out and lay it over the edge of the door panel. Alright, so we got the tweeter out of the way. Next, we're going to go ahead and pop the bottom half of the door card out of the door. There's a bunch of little push pins. You can use one of those panel tool removers. Usually you can just grab it or get your flathead screwdriver underneath it somewhere and get enough for your fingers to get in there and just kind of work it along and remove all the little push-in clips that are holding the door card to the door. Now we'll lift up to get it unhooked out of the top of the door. Wiggle. Now I'll move you to the other side so you can see we need to remove the two cables that go to this door latch. Alright, so we'll just pull the cables towards the door and it should pop loose and we can go up and wiggle it out. Same with the other one. Push it towards the door, pop it loose, jiggle it up and down, and you go ahead and pop it out. Now we can also undo the electrical for our light for the door, and then we can go ahead and remove the whole door card. Alright, so the last thing we need to do is unhook the light at the bottom of our door, so we'll just depress that clip and slide it out. Now the door card can be totally removed. Alright, so we laid the door card in the trunk here. It is upside down. So next we can grab our Phillips screwdriver, remove this screw, and remove the broken latch. Next, we'll lift it up, we'll remove the screws and pop it out of the top. So these little hooks go in and lock it in, and then it goes down and onto the pins and where the screws are removed. So we'll go ahead and unpackage a new one, making sure that the top hinges and locks in up there. It aligns with the pins down here, and we can reinstall those two Phillips screws. Alright, so like I said, the top needs to lock into these two little spots up there. Then we can go ahead and reinstall those two Phillips screws. Just wanted to show you, this is the bottom light that shines outward on the ground. So you can go ahead and replace that bulb if that's what you're trying to do as well, since you have the door card off. Alright, so now that we have the new door handle installed in the door card, we're ready to reinstall the door card back onto the car. We're going to hold it in position. We'll do our light down here for the ground. Then we'll go ahead and put our two cables inside the door handle. And so we'll attach our light down here at the bottom. Making sure that clips in. It should light up since the door is open. Next, we're going to go ahead and get these cables reconnected inside our door handle. Alright, so to make sure your lock is swung in the unlock position, so we can get the cable down inside of there and then re-clip it into there. So I'm going to make sure it goes all the way down and in. Give it a little push. There we go. Now it is all the way down and clipped in. Now we'll clip the pink part into the receiver right there inside the door panel. Now we'll go ahead and do the lower one, get that ball inside our silver door handle and clip it in. Now you want to make sure that when you pull it, it does move the cable and it locks and unlocks the door as well. Alright, so now we have both our cables in the pin there and in the clip here. Both of them work as they should. We're ready to hang the door card back on the door. Alright, so we're going to grab our electrical connections for our switches, pull them out that hole there. We're going to hold our tweeter out of the way and then hang this part onto our door frame. Next, we can go ahead and push the door card into the door, making sure all those clips all the way along it are clipped back in. Alright, now that we got all those plastic push pins holding the door card in, we can go ahead and reinstall those two screws there. Alright, with those two screws in, we'll go ahead and reinstall our window switch wiring to the switch and then install the switch. Push it in. Make sure we hear that click, give it a tug, make sure it isn't going to pop out. Then we go ahead and reinstall these push clips that hold this down and in position. Then we go ahead and reinstall our screw down inside of the grab hold. Once we have it installed, we can go ahead and push that cover down, clip it in. Now that we got that one installed, we can do the one inside of the door handle. Now the new door handle did come with a new cover, so we need to pop that loose. So we can go ahead and put the screw in there. With the screw tight, we'll go ahead and push that cover and click it in. Lastly, we'll come up top here and reinstall the tweeter or cover. So we're going to go ahead and line this push pin down in there. The last thing we do is go ahead and pull the film off the new door handle. So with the film pulled from our new door handle, that's it. We've shown you how to install a new interior door handle on a Subaru Forester. It would be the same method if you needed to gain access to the door card to go ahead and replace any of these door switches and or change the bulb down here for the courtesy light. Don't forget to click the link in the description, which will take you to our website for a full write-up. You can also click that subscribe button he placed in the middle for you. On the right, you'll find a recommended video just for you. And on the left side, you'll see our recent upload. Thanks for watching another episode of DIYguy.net.